book that I'm doing the scavenger hunt with Janet Young.
Yeah.
It's like 100 prompts, and I've been just piddling with it downstairs. Today's the first day I've come up to my room and sat down. So, and I've been just piddling with it downstairs. Today's the first day I've come up to my room. All right, I've got that sound turned off, so it should be fine.
Let me put this over here.
Now I'm gonna get shut up.
There we go. I'll be putting some stamps and stuff on this scrapey paper we did last week.
Yeah, I liked it when you were working on that. You're getting a little bit braver.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Let me put up the volume. Where's the volume at? Wait, no wonder I can't hear. There we go. That's probably better. Get that up a little bit more.
I know. I've had to. I had stuff coming through my hearing aid.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny because it just sounds different, when it's coming through me. If I've got my Bluetooth on my phone,
Yeah.
anything that I stream from my phone will automatically go to my hearing aid.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Let's see.
This page calls for using a rubber stamp, so I'm trying to get a background down.
Try to get some background going.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I got all my distress, the little pads of distress ink you can get.
Yes.
This stuff like this one, like this. I have all mine out so I can try to figure out what I want to do.
Well, that'll give you options too. If you've got white places, you can take a sponge or even a brush and kind of
brush it on there.
Work it around. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Darcy does. That's the way Darcy does it all the time. She's doing good. Did you see her post that what they took out on her surgery was actually stage 1 cancer, and they did not know it at the time. They thought it was just a,
benign mass.
Yep, that's what they thought from their original look, and it turned out it was stage
they got 1. It early.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, it runs in her family, so I'm very grateful that they found it and got it taken care of, and they did get it all.
They were able to get it all. That's good.
Yeah, definitely. Every time I hear Bob, see, I used to get so bent out of the frame, and I don't do it. I don't get upset anymore.
Yeah.
But the first time I had to have one wasn't that long after my dad had died, and I thought, oh no, oh no.
That ain't showing up. Well, I'm doing it with yellow, and it's just not showing up. I have a feeling I'm going to end up doing marks instead of being able to do any type of stamping on this.
You're probably going to have to use something with some oomph to it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, because this yellow is just not coming through. What is it?
Try your blue that's on the bottom. It'll be on your bottom left. Try that blue.
This one? Mermaid Lagoon. All right, let me get this stamp cleaned off so we don't get yellow everywhere.
I know. When I would paint downstairs, I would go in the dining room, and I had a big piece of plastic, and I thought, please don't let me mess something up.
Yep. But you did heal quickly. You're up and going before I thought you would be.
My physical therapist said that she's never seen anything like it. She said, I am close to where most people are at 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Today. I am almost where I need to be as far as being able to bend my leg.
That's good.
Normal range is like between 130, 135.
You know.
But once you've had a knee replacement, anything over 120 is plus.
Yeah.
They're pleased. And I'm at 119 as of today. I was at 119. And she said most
Yes.
likely the doctor will release me to drive when I go tomorrow for my first follow up.
That's cool.
Yeah, that'll be good because
Get you
then
out of the house.
I mean, I've been out of the house when I wanted to go. I just tell somebody I want to go, and I actually went to a circus
Did
Saturday.
you?
My daughter won tickets, and she asked me. She said, "Hey, do you want to go with me to the circus?" I said, "Well, yeah." So she took me, and we went to Charlotte, which is about an hour away. And I did real good. I didn't have any problems. I did take the walker though, just for protective
That's good.
reasons.
Just so you'd have it.
Well, it was a way to keep people from bumping into me because
Mm-hmm.
I do still, struggle just a little bit with balance.
I was about
And
to
if
say your
somebody
balance
bumped
is
me,
probably still need work.
yeah. And she said it'll take a little bit. She said that, I'm getting around better than most people do at this same stage.
Okay,
They're
good.
still walking either with a walker or a cane, so I'm not going to complain one bit.
Yeah,
I'm a I'm pretty excited about it.
really. I would be too.
Yeah, it's it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I know it can vary from person to person, but I feel
Yeah.
pretty fortunate, really, very blessed.
Yeah.
Hi,
Because I
Lisa.
knew you. Hi, Lisa. How you doing?
We're just yah-yahing. We're catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very pleased. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome, really.
Yeah.
What kind of stamps did you decide to use?
I am actually using just some of the clear cling stamps.
Yes.
I'm just using those. I
Oh,
need to get
Lisa, how cold is it where you
out.
are?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked, but it looks like it's freezing over where Lisa's at. I know it was still. It gotten over 30. But
Let's
my husband would
see.
not have
Let me
turned
see
the
what
drip
my
off the
temperature
thing.
is right now.
Get this good and inked up. That's one thing I like about these small ones. You really don't have to worry about getting it all over what's holding your cling stamp because
Right.
they're small enough that you can just pat it on there and it's fine. There we go. Let's see. Go here. What's out there?
Well, it says we're at 28,
Yeah.
but with the breeze, it says it should feel like about 20 outside. So
Yeah.
that's not so much fun, is it?
No,
And
it's
we're going to
still.
be below freezing. We're going to get real low. Only four
Yeah.
above. Yeah, that's cold.
Yeah.
I bet
That's
I
that's
bet
real
your
cool.
heat's running constantly.
Yeah. Well, I knew it had got to get above 30, or my husband would not turn off the drip in the kitchen
Right. Yeah,
to keep it
that's
from
one of the
freezing.
things that Bill told Zoe and myself. Said make sure, when we go to bed tomorrow night, this was last night, to
Yeah.
open the cabinet in the bathroom because the room up here where I'm at, my
Yeah.
craft room, we had the pipes to freeze in this particular bathroom, and uh, when it
Yeah.
busted and it went down on the ceiling of a bathroom that had just been redone. We had just
Oh
had the ceiling
no.
done. Luckily, the guy was still working, and he didn't charge us an arm and a leg to fix it. He was
Well,
still
praise
doing a
God.
good
Yeah.
job, but still, that's the first time we'd ever had that happen. So we've got everything insulated now. We've got
Yeah.
the pipe insulation on it, and then we also have a, the extra layer of insulation, like your standard insulation
Yeah.
over it as well. So,
It's
but we
supposed to
still
drop to
do it.
negative 15. And she
Hold
doesn't know
on
what the
just
wind
a
chill
minute.
is. Oh, Lisa, that's just kind of cold.
Hey, yes, twice. Yes, they feel that already. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I know you're on your way home, but I'm upstairs. I'm streaming with one of my friends for a minute. So I'll talk to you later. Okay, sweetie. Bye. Sorry about that.
Hey.
They'd sent me a notice from the pharmacy that they had something for me, and I didn't. I told him, I said, I don't know what they've got, and he got up there, and apparently they had double filled something, which doesn't
Yeah.
happen often, but I know
It
why
happened.
it happened because they messed with my medicines when I had my surgery, and it caused them to discontinue my standard medicine.
That's so good.
Well, I mean, basically, they were having me to take it twice a day instead of once a day.
Yeah.
And so when they were doing my monthly meds, it screwed it up. So we had to get that taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
But they filled it twice.
Dang. Hi, Joyce. How you doing?
Hi, Joyce.
But you can't hear because you're playing music with your mom. You're at a
Oh,
music program. Okay. It's fine.
we're just messing.
Playing.
I'm in my craft room for the first time. I did walk up 2 days ago and bring puzzles up to go in the attic space, but this is the first time I've actually sat down, and I said to myself, why did you leave a mess in here before you went and had your surgery? I had to dig out my desk, Michelle.
Did you?
Be honest. I had to dig out my desk. It was bad.
Real bad? How funny.
Well, I mean, it was dirty.
It had been loved on.
It had been left, with plenty of activity
Yeah.
and evidence of activity.
Evidence of activity, huh? Hmm.
Yeah. And I just moved it behind me, so I'm gonna have to get that taken care of very quickly.
Yeah. Well, I'm liking this bubble stamp. Yes.
Hold it up to the technology where I can see it good.
There you go. See just those blue bubbles?
Yeah, I see the bubbles.
Okay, that's what the stamp's doing.
Okay. I tried something different yesterday. One of the prompts in this scavenger hunt was bubble
Uh-huh.
wrap, and I
Yeah.
took and I cut my bubble wrap in shapes.
Ooh, I bet that was fun.
It actually turned out pretty cool. I did a heart shaped, and I did like some triangles that would look like grass, and I
Mm-hmm.
made it look like a flower. I mean, it's kind
Yeah.
of cheesy, but I felt like it fulfilled, the prompt. It did,
Yeah.
it worked. But I had not thought about cutting it into shapes before. I don't know
I
why.
haven't either. I just always take a little piece of it and go for it.
Right. But it turned out cute. I'll see if I can't turn to it. And if I'm shaking, I'm sorry I'm shaking.
That's okay.
Mm, keep bumping.
Open.
Need to need to figure out a way to mount my camera
Well,
differently.
you would laugh if you saw how we mounted this camera.
Well, no, I probably wouldn't because before I got the camera I'm using right now, I
Yeah,
was using either my phone or my tablet, and I would have blocks of wood, um, vices, vices, all kinds of stuff. It was hilarious.
yeah. Well, you know those things that are handheld for you to put your camera on, your phone on, to do
Yes.
selfies and all that mess. Well, we have that stuffed into one of the openings in my top of my computer. Stuck that in there, attached it to it, and got it to where I can move it. And that's how we did it. We bolted it in there.
Well, that's what if I get Zoe is really good at working with light and cameras. And
Yeah,
if I can catch her still for 5 minutes and get her in here, she would know exactly how to set it up. But where I have it
see that.
I've got it clamped to my desk,
Yeah,
and it's got like this big arm, and I like that part, but
yeah,
it does pick up the vibration, so
yeah.
that's not the best part of it.
Does.
And I sit down with no water, so I'm gonna grab some water to wash my brush out with, and I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Okay, you do that. Let me get some of this on here. I'm using silver now. I was using blue.
Do you have embossing stuff?
Do I have what?
Do you have the stuff to do embossing?
Yes.
Have you thought about embossing any of those prints?
I have, but for me to do embossing, it takes like an act of Congress to get
Okay.
all that you need in one place. Because you have to have your stuff, and then you have to. This didn't even show up. How rotten of it. Okay, I'm already tired. I'm gonna start doing marks with my markers here.
Do marks. I'm gonna get water.
Doing markers because this is not showing up like I want it to. So we shall wash it off. Joyce, how's mom doing? I know you can't. You're to where you can't really talk, but you can't hear either. Okay, we can work on this. Yes, we can. It's real simple. Clear this over here right quick.
All right, now I have water.
Here we go.
So, Joyce, where do you live at?
Joyce is watching but can't hear
Oh,
because
can't
she's at a
hear.
music program with her mom.
Well, it's good that she can do both.
Yeah, it is.
Lisa says it's going to drop 15 degrees tonight, so they're going to be
It's
real
just
chilly.
cold. It's just plain
That's
cold.
just downright cold. It is. I agree. 100% agree.
Get
All
this.
right. Let's see what rubber stamp we can drag out of here.
Let me get this stuff out of my way so I can do something because nothing's showing up. That's what I get for using metallics, by golly. Nothing's showing up. Get this here.
My big stamp pad's downstairs.
Yeah.
It's going to take me a little bit to get things back where they need to be.
Well, when you were out, I'm sure everything really felt like it was all over the place.
Well, I put most of it in a basket, and then my friend Tracy
Yeah.
sent me a big box of
Yeah.
Happy Mail, and it came right before Christmas.
Yeah.
And so I did not open it until after I'd had my surgery, and I used a lot of it
How
downstairs,
fun.
which was perfect.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right, I think I got enough to get started on here. Get my chair turned in the right direction. This chair is a little bit tall, so it's making my leg stretch.
Is that good?
Um, yeah, for a little bit. It'll get tired quick, I imagine.
Yeah.
But it'd be all right, I think. I'm pretty tough. I think I can manage.
You can manage.
Yeah.
Add some little to-dos here. Silver. Hmm.
This is the stamp that has our last name on it. It's what was bought for Bill when he was going to college to mark all of his clothing and stuff with.
Yeah.
So it's just our last name.
Well, that's fun.
And I said, okay, well, I don't have opportunity to use it that often, so I thought this might be one of
Good
those
time to
times
try
where
it.
I should give it a try.
Yeah, pull it out. There.
And then this is the love bug that I got for the Woodstock theme for our conference. I made place cards with it.
Yeah.
I stamped the cards and then I watercolored the little love bug. They
Oh,
turned out
how cute.
cute. Turned
Yeah.
out really cute.
That's cute. I like that stamp.
Yeah, it was fun. And it wasn't that expensive. I don't
Did you get it
$3.
off the artist?
No, I got it from Michael's most likely, or
Yeah.
Michael's or either Joanne's.
Yeah.
But it was only $3.
That ain't bad at all.
No, I didn't think so either. Matter of
I
fact, I was pretty thrilled.
yeah.
And here's one of our M's that we have.
Yeah.
One of the prompts is to make a wanted poster.
Oh, how fun.
And I think that is hilarious. The more I think about it, the funnier it gets. I think I'm gonna get like one of my take a picture of one of my old school pictures and have Bill print it off for me.
Yeah.
Bless his heart, he had to go and buy a printer. Our printer died last week, so it's always something. I think it seems like
Mm-hmm.
no matter what you do, something's got to interfere in some
Mm.
way.
I've got all these pages that I'm not going. I've got tons of ATCs and um, postcards and all that, and I don't know what I'm gonna make with them. I just figured that I'll just do them up, and then I'll cut them later
And
into
Michelle,
something.
I like to sew my pages together, sew like 2 pages together, so that you can make journal pages that are thicker if you're using cardstock.
Yeah, that's cool. Joyce brought her mom some hot chocolate, so she's happy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
You do kind things and you love your mama. I miss mine. Um,
Mm.
we were talking about it the other day. My oldest daughter was here, and she said, I started feeling really sad, and then I realized she was at work, and this little old man, he said, "You're a whippersnapper," and she thought that was kind of funny, but she was putting him in the room, and getting his information, and she said, "Oh, it's your birthday," and he said, "Yeah, it's Elvis's birthday too." And it dawned on her it was my mom's birthday, and she said, "Now I know why I was probably feeling sad. As I didn't, I wasn't thinking about that, and it hit me."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's happy where she's at.
Oh yeah. She wouldn't change a thing.
No, she wouldn't. She was ready to go, and just
Was
about
she?
left us, and she kind of got to stay around a little bit extra because we were paying attention. We were able to keep her a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But it can slip up on you, I tell you. We I don't know. She was in the hospital, and
Yeah.
they weren't monitoring her at that point. But she was near. She just about coded on us. So
Well, that's not good.
yeah, her blood sugar dropped really
They
bad.
weren't. They weren't monitoring that.
Well, they were monitoring it, but it just happened so fast.
Yeah.
It 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 just happened fast. I mean, it just dropped. She had eaten, and it had been a little bit, couple of
Yeah.
hours, and she would snack on candy and stuff, and so
Yeah.
it just crashed out on her.
That's
So
not good.
I was looking at her, and she says, "I'm cold," and I saw beads of sweat. I said, "Wait a minute," and I realized, that something wasn't right, and I got the nurse in there, and next thing I know, there's four nurses in there, and then I knew there was something real serious going on, but I'd never seen it crash before.
Yeah.
But it's funny because that's if my sugar's going dropping fast,
Yeah.
that's I get real cold, but I've never broke out in a sweat.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of those mamas.
This is true. That's why we need to get out to Texas. My mom and dad both are in their 80. Well, they're 80 now.
Yeah, I hope y'all get out there before before you need to be out there, so you
Before we
can
need to be out
enjoy
there.
your family.
I agree. It's just so hard moving across state.
Well, it's hard to move. The thoughts of moving excite me, but they
Mm-hmm.
terrify me at the same time because
I
we've
can
been in
understand
the
that.
same house since 1986, and it is going to be a big undertaking to, kind of weed through what's going to make the cut
Mm-hmm.
and what's not.
Yeah, I understand that.
Well, that didn't work.
I just found me something I'm going to black highlight because it looks like a little monster. So I'm highlighting it. I'm going to black marker it out.
That just looks like a blob. I wanted to do this puzzle piece, but it don't want to play.
It doesn't.
Mm-mm. It does not. Maybe if I put a little more pressure on it.
There we go. Look at this little booger I found in blue. Let me see if I can get him closer to the
I guess
camera.
I may fix that with a marker.
I'm telling you, I'm over here just having a good time with these markers. I don't want yellow there. Maybe some pink.
I got alcohol markers downstairs that the kids got me for Christmas, and
Yeah.
Zoe got me a kit of oil pastels,
Yeah.
and they have really cool colors.
Yeah.
And I've been playing with them. They did pretty good.
Pastels are so pretty. I have my likes. My favorite color is blue, but I like
Right.
all pastels and all metallics. That's just, I mean, it's weird. I like blue in regular, just blue, all shades, but I like metallics, and I like all pastels and all metallics.
Yeah, I'm kind of funny. I mean, as far as if I'm painting, my
Yeah,
favorite metallic is gold first and then bronze. Silver is at the bottom of the list.
yeah,
But as far as wearing, I wear it all.
yeah.
It just depends on what color I'm wearing as to what,
What you add to it?
what I put with it.
Yeah,
Well, I think I saved that pretty good.
yeah. It looks good,
It didn't work like I wanted it to, but it's
but
not
it worked.
it's not a deal killer, I don't think.
Mm-mm. It doesn't mean you're going to have to paint over the whole thing, does it?
No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm just not gonna use it again. Not on this because I just don't think it's gonna take it. Now I wish I had some white um,
Yeah.
ink pads, but I don't.
I have one, but it's it's called Color Crush, and it's pigment ink. So it's one of those things that if you use, it has to dry a long time, and especially on this type of paper, it
Yeah.
has to dry a long time.
See, I end up touching it. I need something that's gonna
Dry quickly.
dry quick. Yeah.
Leave that there.
Oh, I'm cleaning my stamps, just so you
I'm so
know.
proud of you. I'm
I
so
knew
proud of you.
I knew you would be. It's only because you're here and watching, right?
More than likely, more than likely, you're probably thinking, "Oh, good night. If I don't fix this, Michelle's gonna get on me."
She gonna think, "Ooh, I bet her drawers are dirty."
Uh, I can't. I am not talking. I'm not. I need to do something with this workroom. And if postage wasn't so dang expensive, I'd be sending out some Happy Mail. I tell you.
But it is expensive. I
I
mean, it really
know.
is.
That's the sad part of it. Is how expensive it is. This black. This brown. Let's do some purple. No, enough purple in there. Just some turquoise.
I'm digging in my drawers.
Well, that's good. That's good, Lisa. Thank you for sharing that with us.
My craft container drawers, I should
Your
say.
container.
Yeah, let me
Got to be
specify.
a little more
Let me
specific
be
here.
specific here.
Yes, we do. Because we're live and there's no telling who's watching us.
And there's no telling who's going to watch it after the fact either. So there
This is
you
true.
have
So
it.
we need to make sure we're being clear here.
As to what's really happening.
We can show up. No, didn't think it was going to just maneuver into black. This white here. I would shake my white up. It's one of those.
I hadn't played with my stamps in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got so many it's hard for me to choose from. Is my problem.
I don't have an abundant amount. I mean,
I have an abundant amount.
I've got enough. I've got
Yeah.
2 drawers full
Yeah.
because I don't use them all that much, really.
Yeah. Well, I told a friend of mine if postage wasn't so heavy, what I would do is I would spend time and and do stamp all my stamps and then send them pages out to people.
Well, you know, some of those papers that you're working on, you could just do, you could make it to where you're doing those and do the different stamps
Mm-hmm.
over it and send like single pages out would be cool.
Well, that's true.
I mean,
There's something
or
there.
you know how when if you order from PM Artists, they send you like an envelope with a few little pieces in it.
Little pieces in it. Yeah.
I mean, if you did like a cut it into pieces and sent a couple of different ones with different stamps on it, that would be cool because they could use it for ephemera.
Yep. This is true. Let's see if this yellow's going to show up. It may not. Let us see. Let's try it down here. Oh, it didn't show up there. Not showing up in the black either. No, this yellow's not showing up. I really thought it'd show up really good, and it's just not. I'm bummed out.
I think you just have to have a just about a white background for the yellows to show
For the
up.
yellow to show up.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Let me have this orange. Maybe it'll use me.
Hi, Teresa.
Did Teresa pop in? Hi,
Teresa has
Teresa.
popped in. Good to see you, Teresa. I've missed my friends,
Yeah, I
even
know.
though I've been kind of popping in when I could. It's not the same
Yeah.
as when you can. Okay, Teresa. She's gonna watch but not talk.
Okay. That's fine.
Whatever works for you, dear.
Yes, ma'am. I need some of this over here. See if it'll show up. Not really. Looks like a dog flying.
Who let the dog out?
We need to quit because we're showing our age, girl.
No, that song got embedded in my head Saturday when we went to the circus.
Yeah.
They had, you know, the Ringling Brothers does not have animals anymore. They do not
Yeah,
have
they
animals.
can't have animals anymore.
All that. So now they have this robot dog that's called
Okay.
Bailey, and
Yes.
Bailey was on center stage and started challenging the clowns to a dance off, and it was adorable.
Oh,
It
I
was
bet.
really, really cute. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Back in there.
I'm gonna put 1/20/25 on here.
Here you go.
Let that dry, and that is a rubber stamp page. I can mark something else off my list.
There you go.
Let's see what
I
else
was
I can
thinking
do.
about doing that, Lisa, and I decided no, that's just too much.
Well, one thing I didn't realize at the time is that you can combine pages so you don't have to do it all. In other words, I made a page for each prompt.
Each prompt where you could have combined it.
But I could have combined prompts.
Yeah.
So, like the first one was, you know, the first day you were supposed to figure out your theme, and my word of the year is live.
Yeah.
So I played with my oil pastels, and then my initials are hidden in this one, and that was our snow day, so I made snowmen on it.
That's cute.
This one
Well,
is
I see a
silly.
booty.
This one's silly. I'm gonna cover it up. It's
Okay, you can cover that one up.
I'm gonna cover them up because
Yeah.
the the prompt just put a butt on it, and it just so
Well,
happened that those ladies came in the box that Tracy sent me.
that Tracy sent.
Yeah, she sent me a big envelope full of little scraps,
Oh,
and
how
so I
fun.
used it my stripes,
Mm-hmm.
and I put stars on that too because I felt like it kind of belonged. Um, and then this one's gratitude, so I still got space for me to write things.
Yeah.
And two colors I hate is brown and beige, dark brown and beige.
Uh-huh.
So I used coffee to splatter it, and I got different degrees
That
of
looks
coloring
fun.
on it.
That looks like you had fun with that.
It was fun. It was fun. I just put put it on the in the kitchen sink. I have a drain that goes across it, and I
Mm-hmm.
just laid it in there, and I just sprinkled, some instant coffee on it, and I had
Let it dry.
mixed up, and then I put it in the refrigerator. I let it dry, and then I just kept putting more layers on it. This
Yeah.
needs stamps on it. It says something in the mail, and that's stuff that came in that pack from Tracy. So let me
Mm-hmm.
grab my stamps. I'm gonna put some postage stamps on that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I didn't have them downstairs, and I thought I didn't want to tell Zoe how to get to my closet and find my stuff.
Yeah. Well, dang it. So,
But I figured I would add postage stamps to it.
yeah.
That way it has multiple meanings. This was
Yeah.
a cigar box that my mom had at her shop a long time ago. And I've got my collection of stamps in here, so we'll just start
Yeah.
picking some out and putting them on.
Yeah.
Have you have you heard Teresa say how the her granddaughter and her great grandbabies are doing?
She hasn't said lately, but she said she's not talking. She just she's just hanging out. So
Okay, well,
that's okay. She can do that.
we'll find out
Inquiring
how they're
minds are
doing.
inquiring, Teresa. We want to know how them babies are. Put some spots on this. So scrapey.
My good glue's downstairs. I
Yeah.
told Bill I was going to start bringing my stuff up. He was running around. Our daughter's car started making, not the one that lives with us, our other one that
Yeah.
don't have time to be have a broken down car. She's got to go for her clinicals in a few weeks, and she's
Ooh.
gonna have to drive down to Florida for that. So
She has
we're
to go to Florida for her clinicals?
uh-huh. Yes.
Dang.
The way that it's set up, this will be the farthest she's had to go. She's been going to most of her things have been north of us,
Mm-hmm.
but this time she got Florida, and when she started pricing it out, she was about to fall into panic. The
Yeah.
panic mode was already kicking in because she was
Of the
going
cost.
to well, this time of the year in Sarasota, Florida is highly expensive.
Yeah.
And
Sure it is.
when she looked it up, it was only a 30-minute drive from one of her really good friends. She was in the girl's wedding. She used to live close to us. And
Yeah.
she messaged her and told her she was going to be down there. And she said, "Well, where are you staying?" And Martine says, "Well, I don't know yet." She said, "Well, you're staying with us. That's where you're staying." So that is going to save her almost $2,000.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. because it's hard. It's really hard on her. She's paying tuition and then she's paying these extra expenses. So we feel like it was like a blessing, that she
Yeah,
got what she
definitely.
got because, there's somebody that can help her out and help
Yeah.
reduce the cost. So,
Mm-hmm. Hi, Miss Cindy. How you doing?
hey, Cindy.
You finished your homework? Yeah, you've got a live tonight later on. Got your jewelry going.
Finished with her homework. That's good. That means you're having lunch.
Well, there's no telling what she's eating either. So probably something good. She's
I'm,
always
I'm,
coming up.
I'm not going to tell you what I have for lunch and breakfast. It's not. It probably wasn't the right thing to be doing.
Uh, if
Which
you
is,
knew what I had, you just laugh and go on.
yeah,
Because
well.
I had a Lunchable.
Oh, I like Lunchables.
I do too. My husband happened to pick some up, and I'm like, well, that works.
Yeah, I mean it's perfect size, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just
like
start getting
I eat roll ups. I make myself a lot of times. I will make myself just ham. I'll take ham and I'll take cheese and just wrap it around and not even have bread instead of having a sandwich. But
Oh,
I ate an oatmeal cookie for breakfast and lunch. She
Cindy
had a
had.
salad. She does. You eat healthy. Good for you.
Yeah, she did. She had a salad, and then she's working on homework because she's got a class homework for her Bible study class after her auction
Oh,
tonight.
good gracious. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, and I'm starting on Wednesday. I'm going to start working on Revelation, the book of
Okay.
Revelation, on Wednesdays. And from the looks of it, from how I've broke it down, it looks like it's going to be a 6 to 8 month situation.
Wow.
Well, I'm breaking it down,
Yeah. Well,
pretty in little bite-sized pieces because it's such a um,
it's kind of heavy.
it's kind of heavy, and it can be if you don't watch it, it can be complicated real quick. It can get really complicated really quick. So I'm going to keep it very small bites and hopefully have a lot of interaction, but I don't know if I will or not. We will see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't want it to be too
Heavy.
intense all at once.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's looks like it's going to be that long, maybe do it in sections.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's like I'm only doing 3 verses the first time I take it on Wednesday. I'm only doing 3 verses. That's it. Because what it is John's introduction and whatnot. So I'm taking it real slow and very piecemealing it. We'll do this here.
Yeah, Cindy, when you're counting calories, you take everything you get. At one point there was this dressing that was a spray dressing, and you could
Yeah,
spray it like 4 or 5 times, and it was like 40 calories or something. It was some ridiculous amount.
yeah,
But of course, it didn't stay on the shelves long, and I loved it. Matter of fact, my kids would even eat it, so
yeah.
I liked that about it. That's an old stamp, a 3-cent stamp.
Hmm.
Got all kinds of stuff in my little stamp box, my goodie box. About the only ranch dressing I buy for us is Hidden Valley. That's about the only one Zoe will eat, and she's like my ranch girl. So,
Yeah.
all right, that completes that page.
Well, that's good.
That looks pretty good. That turned out all
Yeah.
right. And this
Yeah.
one I thought was nice. I used one of last year's calendars.
Yeah.
This was from the Armenian church,
Mhm.
and it it was called The Colors of Hope. But I took those pastels, those old pastels behind it, and I used a baby wipe on it and made it smooth. So I thought that turned out pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I've left this to where I can do it on the other side, but this was a wild card page, so
Yeah.
I figured that would work because I didn't want to
Yeah.
throw it away, and I was like, okay. And then this is stickers. I can put stickers on.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
How
I've
many
got
prompts are there, Lisa?
100. There's a
Girl,
hundred. There's a
you have
hundred.
to have it done by.
Well, you can take your time and do it ever how you want to, but if you want to be registered to win a prize, you have to have it done by April the 1st. She's going to do a
Well,
drawing.
yeah.
So, yeah, that's not going to be a problem. I mean, I'm more than a quarter of the way. And like I said, if I realized that I could have done multiple things, I would have done it differently.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to get 10 or 12 items on one page if you're doing a collage.
This is true. Very true. What a blue.
Got my little grungy sticker box.
Yeah.
And I got stickers in here, so I'm gonna start slapping them down. I knew when I come up here I'd be able to catch some stuff up.
Yeah.
And I think I'll just watercolor back behind these.
I do. I use this on the gel plate. I think I'm just gonna put it on one of my ink pads and see where I can get it to do. Let's try this white. I think it'd be cool. On this, especially this black one.
Oh, I got colored stickers. Some of these things are probably as old as my kids. It makes it kind of funny to think of it that way.
Yeah. Just adding a little bit of circles in here in the white. I don't want too much because this stuff takes forever to dry. But it's leaving some cool markings. Oh no,
I've
you
got
can
piles
see.
of these prescriptions. When they do fill our prescriptions, we end up with extra labels.
Uh-huh.
And if I put them on like the back off of contact paper,
Yeah.
I can gel print them, and
Ooh,
that
how
works out
fun.
pretty good.
Yeah. There we go. Add some of this to the other ones. Circle. This white is just very faint. Let me show you. I don't know if it's going to come up on the. There you go. That's the best one. That little one right there, that you can see. Anyway, it's so faint to be able to see it even. It's just like a little shadow. Moving around. Go. Maybe break that back up. Beautiful and shimmery. Mm. Well, all these were done in metallic, Joyce. I did all of these last week. These are the ones that I did this when I was scraping paint on stuff. This is what I'm working on now, is adding some more stuff to it and more markings and whatever else I can throw at it. Oops. My baby wiping. I don't need the whole container. I just need one.
Oh, mine have dried up that I have up here.
Yeah.
I've got a new pack downstairs, but I guess I'm gonna be throwing these away or using them.
Oh no!
Actually,
Paint
I was
on
just
them.
I actually used some of them that were almost dry on the with the oil pastels, and they worked okay.
Well, then I would do that. I'd re-wet them. Spread some water on them.
I'll try to make them work somehow.
Yeah.
Stickers, stickers, stickers. I definitely need to get some of these gel plated. I've got a big sheet to do, and I got to go downstairs and do some printing because I talked Bill into letting me keep a part that came off of his broken printer.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'll come down and see if that's going to work. So I got to go down there with my paints and fix that. Yeah, I'm sure it will. But it was where the piece that feeds the paper into the printer.
Yeah.
It's got like roller bars on it, and it was three of them. And I thought, okay, well that
could be interesting.
Probably work.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
I'll give it a try and see what happens. What's the worst thing it could happen?
Did that work?
Hey, Doretha.
Hey, Doretha.
Welcome.
I'm just over here making marks on painting paper that I used last week that I did all the metallics on.
And I finished the page I was working on. I am working on the Janet M. Young annual scavenger hunt. And so I've been working on the journal downstairs, and today I'm actually upstairs in my craft room.
Yes, you're doing real good with the
trying to get some things done here.
Okay. Should get some of this white on all of them. Then I'm going to switch colors. This may not show up unless I put it on the blue. Well, it's showing up a little bit. This one has a lot of dots on it. I think I'm going to be very selective with that one because there's a lot on there.
Yes, Doretha, it is fun. I'm just slapping stuff on the papers. Now, some of them I've taken more time with, but this is just a sticker prompt, so I really don't have to be too particular on how I do it or anything like that. So, yeah.
Showing up.
And I know I've got more stickers somewhere, which means they're not all where they need to be.
I can understand that.
Not.
You know,
I mean, hey, they weren't on my desk. I can tell you that. They were not on my desk.
Well, they're probably happy not to be.
Yeah, they were hiding out. They've been preserved for a long time. I haven't used stickers like this since the kids were little. Little star stickers.
They're handy now, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I thought that, well, if I don't use them now, will I ever use them? I don't know. So I'm going on the assumption that probably not is my answer.
Yeah.
Oh, you're working on your doll. Is that the same doll that you have been working on, Doretha?
She's doing that. Sitting here at the. How's Bridget doing? She's sitting up and eating out, and it's getting better. I'm so glad.
Oh, that's so much to be grateful for.
Yes. Yay.
Anytime improvements happen, I mean, I just feel so grateful.
Mm.
There's so many people that just, they don't get it. But
Yeah.
I don't take my health for granted anymore. Every day that I get up and my feet hit the floor, it's a day to be
It
grateful.
was a good day. So we're at, see if I got any red in this.
I don't know much about sickle cell, but I deal with autoimmune disorders, so I'm assuming that it's probably can be similar. You just don't know. I'm glad she's on the uphill.
Yeah.
I know it's hard not to worry though when you got sick children.
Let me see if this is going to show up. Hmm. Mm. Hmm.
Do I want to cut this or do I not? Yeah, I do.
Thank you. It's not inking that much.
The way I look at it, Doretha, if we all pray for each other, then we got each other's backs. I think that's part of
Mm-hmm.
being a community that cares about each other. You care what happens to people. You care about
Mm-hmm.
what happens to their families.
This is true. Well, that ain't no fun.
Because I know things, your life can change in a heartbeat.
Mm.
All right, sticker page done.
Sticker page is done.
This one
Well,
right
lady,
here is one of my favorites.
what you got?
Um, Let me see if I can get it focused so you can see it.
Jagged edges.
Jagged edges, and this was some of the gel prints that were sent to me by Tracy. So
Yeah.
I just started tearing them, and then I put a pretty sunset in the background because mountains are one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
So that one was real easy to do.
Yeah.
And this one is the next one is a work in progress.
Yeah.
Um, Candy wrappers.
Well, if you don't eat candy, that's hard to come by.
Exactly. Um,
You know?
but we went to Mass General Store, and it's a store where you can buy like the penny candies like you used to get at
Oh,
like
yeah.
the little mom and pop stores.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have the bag from that on this side. I put the bag there because the candy barrel.
Yeah.
For Christmas, I got myself a very small box of cellos that are chocolate covered cherries with the clear liquid in them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll let myself have at least one a day. And
Yeah.
then these are caramels with the white cream in the middle,
Uh-huh.
and we call them bullseyes. I think in Virginia some people call them pig's eyes. So whatever.
Yeah.
And then this was a peanut butter bar, and
Yeah.
I got the sugar free version so I could eat it, and that was my dad's very favorite.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite candies from Scotland.
Yeah.
So my wrappers are kind of looking like a theme here.
Kinda. But they're doing good. They're doing
Yeah,
good.
they're doing all right. And I have not done snark. I haven't done the washi tape yet, so I think I can work on that one.
Yeah.
I'll grab my washi tape out and
Yeah.
y'all will help me get these things done.
Yeah. Well, ladies, it's 3 o'clock. Here, anyway. We've been on about an hour, and I've been thinking I'm going to go ahead and shut down.
Well,
because
that's
I've got a
fine.
husband that's
I probably need to get back downstairs anyway.
I've got a husband that's home off work for today, and he's watching the inaugural stuff. It's on
Yeah, I
TV.
was watching it before I come up.
Yeah, I was too before I got live.
The prayers were really sweet.
Weren't they nice? I thought they were really
I
nice.
thought they were extremely nice. Sometimes you don't think that much about it, but I think that was very nice, especially that it was different denominations all
Yeah,
came
having
together for
the
one.
different people there. Yeah.
Exactly. But I am so glad that I could visit with you today. I'm glad that I got to come up and hang out with you all. And I want
Yeah.
to say thank you for all that prayed for me while I was going through my surgery. I did really well, and I am on the mend, and I seem to be getting along pretty good. So I am very grateful for that.
The bag is acting out. Get away.
We'll grab my little Ritz cracker washy box and head downstairs.
Yep. Well, thank
Michelle,
you, Lisa,
thank
for
you so
coming
much
on and
for having
playing
me.
with. Thank you for coming on and playing with me. Thank you, ladies, and everybody else that may be watching on replay. I appreciate y'all looking in. Hit that
Hit the
little
thumbs up. Ding,
yep.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, we want
Ring
hit
the
that like.
bells.
Go ahead and leave a comment in there and go for it. Have some people come and watch. All we're doing is playing, and that's what we do on Mondays. So I will see y'all Wednesday for Bible study, and I will see you, Lisa, when I see you again.
Okay.
Alrighty,
Bye-bye.
bye, y'all. Bye.